Big Cass fired from WWE. Alexis Carrillo here, back with some more Wrestling Talk content on the Alexis Carrillo brand YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any Wrestling Talk content in the future. And one thing I want to point out right here from the start, if you can hear it, if you listen closely, you can tell that it is raining. You can hear drops dropping, to, for lack of better words, on my roof. Nothing I can do right now. I can't control the weather, but let's get right into the information. And that is that shocking news with the morning of, well, yesterday, they had a meeting in WWE, a previous pre-production meeting for SmackDown Live, and apparently Vince McMahon gave the order to fire Big Cass, which obviously came as a shock to absolutely everyone in the wrestling industry involved in it, in terms of news and rumors and everything. Especially since, this past Sunday night, he had a match against Daniel Bryan at Money in the Bank. Not a bad match, but, this kind of stuff happens, and a lot of people made fun of the actual statement where WWE usually, when they let go of someone, when they fire or release someone, they wish them the best in their future endeavors, and apparently that did not happen with, I think his name is William Cassidy or Cassius Cassidy. Don't really remember what his non-kayfabe name is. Now, in terms of why he was fired, that was a lot of what people were wondering about, and there were a lot of reasons apparently as to why he was fired, according to the news websites. One of them being that he was a drinker, and that he was a bad drunk, and that he messed around with a lot of people while being drunk. And WWE, being the family-friendly PG product that they are today, they're obviously not going to be happy with that. A second reason was that Big Cass made his return as this heel character, and apparently that attitude was gelling and was blending too much into his real-life persona. He was having a bit of an attitude problem backstage, and he was starting to politic his way out of things and into things, trying to maneuver his way into the wrestling world, which is fine and okay if you're a top star, but if you're in the position of a Big Cass, then you've really got to be extra cautious and watch your every single step. Now, in terms of his firing, stuff happens. If you as the head of a company, you're not content with whoever's working for you, you have the right to fire them at any given time with no explanation. I think that's the norm. But, one thing I want to make clear is that if Big Cass had been, a John Cena, a Randy Orton, a Brock Lesnar, a Roman Reigns, or some position in that position, just like everyone else, the top brass in WWE would have looked the other way. But that comes to the fact that they have made WWE big money, big bucks, and big promotion for the company, and Big Cass has not. What I am not content with is the fact that, like always, you have these trolls on social media who make fun and laugh at and are actually happy about someone actually losing their job, which I do not condone, which I am not happy that we live in a society where, you make fun of that, especially since most of these people have lost jobs in their past endeavors, and being that they are not in the public light, then they are not scrutinized for losing that job. But, you sorry guys, you get in front of a keyboard, you get in front of a camera, in front of a microphone, and you get all brave. I even testify that to myself. I'm guilty of that too, as is everybody else. But like I said, I'm not a fan of actually making fun of or being happy about about someone losing their jobs, and I hope this stops. You know, making fun of them, that stops. So I just want to put that out there. I hope most of you agree with me on that fact that you shouldn't be making fun of someone actually losing their job. And in terms of Big Cass leaving WWE. He's a big guy who had potential. He certainly had more potential than Baron Corbin and a few other guys on the roster. But, WWE's released guys like Cody and Ted DiBiase. Excuse me. And, among others that have also had tons of potential. So, we'll just have to wait and see what Big Cass does in the future. Anyway, that's it for me. Leave a comment below. Leave your thoughts on why do you think Big Cass was released, and if you'll miss him or not. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's it for me. Till next time.